goodness, what is this? Oh,
Little summer drink.
Oh, wow. You must think we don't hot. Oh, baby.
Hey guys, today on Southern
Sassy.
we are here at Jack's Pawn and Gun Shop, and we are going into the shooting range. We're going to learn how to shoot a handgun.
That's right. And I've never shot, but you have, so I know you'll be good. So
Scary.
I am scared.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see. Pray that we don't kill each other and we can just shoot at the targets.
That's right.
Come on, let's go.
Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to
Southern Sassy.
That's right, and we have a great show planned today, don't we?
We do.
Hey, if you're wondering what we're going to be doing today, we have some special equipment here on the table. I'm not going to lift it because I don't really know how to do it right now, but we're going to be showing you how, and we're at Jack's.
Jack's Pawn and Gun Shop, downtown Dalton.
And we are with Chris McDonald, who is with the Dalton Police Department. Chris, we're going to have fun here today, but learn some great things. Great
Yes,
tips.
you will. Yes.
All right, so let's
go.
go.
Okay,
Let's get started
very
because we
good.
want to shoot these things
Okay.
later.
So one of the most important things to know about firearms is safety. So we live by 4 primary safety rules, and they are: the first is all guns are always loaded. We treat them that way. Okay, so even though if I've got this gun here, if I was to push the slide forward, I have to treat it as if it's loaded, even though I've checked it empty. Okay, that way, you know, we're going to minimize issues of danger to the weapon, to the person. Okay. Secondly, is we never want to point the gun at anything we're not willing to destroy. Okay, and then third is we keep our finger off the trigger and outside the trigger guard until we're on target and made a decision to shoot. And then finally, number 4 is we must know our target and what's beyond it. Okay, that's it. And that's our 4 primary safety rules we live by anytime we're handling a firearm. Okay, all right. Also, what we have is we have some fundamentals of shooting that we live by, and there's 7 of them. And by applying those fundamentals to the handgun, it allows us to hit what we're aiming at, which is always a good thing. All right. So the first thing is a grip. So when we're talking about grip here, we want a good 360-degree coverage around this gun. When the gun goes off, there's an explosion. Explosions follow the path of least resistance. So if I just have a single grip here, since that opening is going to try to come out. So we want to put that other hand right up against it like this.
Oh, that's how they do it on
Yeah.
TV.
Ah, that's what we're
They
looking
always
for.
hold 'em up.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's really a real,
Okay.
I thought that was just for
Yeah,
the movie.
that's it.
But that's like a real thing?
It is. So next is stance. So we just want a good balance on our stance with our feet about shoulder width apart. Okay, that's what we're looking for. And all we're going to do is when we extend out, we just extend the gun out right in front of us. Okay? So it's not much to remember, just extend the gun out in front of our face. Okay? Now, we have sight picture, sight alignment. And all we're talking about here is we got a front sight and a rear sight, and we want to line those up to where they're equal distance into the rear notch, and that allows us to hit the target. Okay, and then we put those sights onto the target we're going to shoot. And one of the most important fundamentals is trigger control. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I've checked that safe, but I'm still pointing in a safe direction, even though the roof is safest we have in here. So we want to put our finger onto the trigger, and what we want to do is we want to manipulate that trigger without upsetting the firearm. Okay, so what people tend to do is, since there is that explosion and people do not like that, what they tend to do is they tend to come up and as the time they fire, they jerk the trigger down to minimize that. It's called flinching or jerking the trigger. So what we want to do though is we want to manipulate that trigger all the way to the rear until the gun goes off. Okay? And then the last 2 is breathing and follow through. With a handgun, we just ask you that you breathe. All right. If you don't breathe, sometimes people pass out.
I
So
was like, I'm
we'll do
bad to hold
that.
my breath. I know even when we work out at the gym, it's like, I hold my breath to do everything because I don't want to upset.
So a lot of times you just tell yourself just to breathe, okay? So, and the final one is follow through. And what we're looking for is follow through is, unlike in real life, when we shoot at paper targets, you're able to see the bullet holes. And people want that instant feedback. So what people will tend to do is as soon as they fire, they pull the gun down to see where they hit. And you think the bullet's already gone, but really and truly, you're actually moving the gun prior to the shot going off. And the shots tend to be low. So we just ask people to line the sights up, manipulate the trigger without upsetting those sights, and once the gun fires, to try to reacquire their sights without looking down at the target.
You mean like you point the gun up?
Well, if I'm shooting here and the gun goes off, the gun's going to recoil. Okay, it's going to come back, and we're going to come back down and try to find the sights and line the sights back up without dropping the gun to see where you hit.
Don't
where it
drop the gun
goes.
and
No,
go up.
that's right. Well, the gun's going to go up because under recoil.
Right, right.
That's it.
Don't turn around and say, hey.
No, don't turn around and say, hey.
Like
And, you know, and in real life,
Gotcha.
yeah, in real life, you're not going to see the bullet impacts anyway. Okay, so don't try to do it on the target. Now, there's some ready positions real quick we want to go over. When you get this gun and get it loaded, what do you do with it? People like, what do I do with this gun once it's loaded? And what we ask you come to what we call a high ready. Okay, it's what we consider a home position, and it looks just like this. Okay, so the weapon's about 45 degrees upward like this. The finger is going to be straight, not on the trigger, because we're not on target and made a decision to shoot, so we're going to be right here. And then whenever you get ready to shoot, you would just simply extend the gun out in front of you, line up the sights, touch the trigger, press the trigger until the gun goes off, and repeat as necessary. Okay, so so that's a high ready position. Okay. So when we're talking about loading this gun, when we're dealing with a semi-automatic firearm, what you need to understand is you've got this slide that's moving back and forth.
Can we do this?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and do that.
Slide what now?
And on your grip, just go ahead and pick it up and put your finger along the front there.
That's
all right, and you're left-handed?
Yes.
Very good. All right, same thing. If you will remove the magazine, and let's talk about that. Here's a magazine release. Just push that button, and the magazine will come out. It's going to be this one right here. Push that button.
Oh.
Magazine will come out.
Okay.
Now from here,
Is this? Can you get left-handed guns or right-handed guns?
you can.
Because I don't know. Really, I don't know which gun I would shoot with.
Well,
Because I do both.
I'm left-handed as well.
What do you shoot with?
Left-handed.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we live in a right-handed world.
Yeah.
And
I play
so,
golf right-handed.
Oh, do you really? So
Weird.
what I tell people is to try to live in that world if you can. And with a handgun, we can live in that world and make modifications to ourselves, and we do that. So for you to drop the magazine, you'll use the trigger finger here. For you, you'll be using the thumb.
Okay.
Okay. So you would drop that magazine. Okay, and it's already out. Now from here, you're just going to reach over and pull that slide back and let it go without the magazine in the gun.
Where's the slide thing?
Okay, and that's it. Pull it back, pull it all the way
I
through.
think I better change hands.
Okay, that's fine. If you can do that, go ahead and pull the slide
How do
back
you get
all
it
the
to
way.
stay?
That's it.
See,
That's it.
I think I can do
Right.
right-handed shooting.
Okay. So when we go down to shoot, we'll be doing that shortly. What we'll get you to do is we'll put the magazine in, put the magazine in the gun.
It
I'll tell you
won't
what. Why
stay.
don't we do this? Why don't we get up and stand? Let's work on some positions, and I'll show you. And it may be more intuitive standing up. Want to do
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. That's it. That looks really good right there.
I got it.
Yeah, that looks really good. That's a good stance. See how the gun's straight out in front of you. That's really nice. Remember the thumb?
Oh.
Remember the thumb? Very good. You're probably going to be clear with that, but we'd rather keep it away. All right. Not that it'll break your thumb or anything, but it can jam the gun. And if we're trying to shoot something, we probably don't need a
Do
gun.
people put their eyes shut?
Yes, they do, because that's generally what happens. But a goal should be to get to both eyes.
Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Southern.
Sassy.
After a 2-hour instruction class, we are ready now to try it out, right?
Yep, ready to go.
We have learned how to shoot. We've been in the class, but now we need to experience it. Okay, so
Ready?
you ready? Yep.
All right. Cross your fingers.
Alrighty.
Okay, ladies, go ahead, pick up your handgun. Go ahead and load and make ready with that 5-round magazine. Then come to a high ready position. Finger off the trigger. Very good. Go ahead and pull the slide to the rear, the chamber around. And pull the slide to the rear, pull it all the way back, keep your fingers straight, pull it all the way to the rear, let it go. Let it go.
Uh-oh.
Let it go. That's good. That's it. Come back to a high ready position we talked about. Pull the gun back here. Keep your finger off the trigger, please. All right, very good. Just collapse your hands back, all the way back. That's good. All right, you ready? All right, on my command,
Hey,
you'll
wait,
fire 5 rounds at the target.
Wait,
5 rounds.
let me ask you a question. Do
Yes.
I shoot it like this or right here?
Yeah, you'll shoot like that.
Like back
Okay.
like this?
Nope, you'll shoot right there.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Line the sights up. Everybody see the sights lined up. Onto the targets. Everybody good? Oh, no. Okay. Go ahead and extend out. Let's go ahead and extend out. Sights lined up. Go ahead. 5 shots. Fire. That's it. Just lean up for me. Press the trigger. Press the trigger.
That's
Very
it.
good, that's it. Go ahead and remove the magazine. Go ahead and remove the magazine. Go ahead and put the next magazine in.
Did you want us to shoot for the head or the heart?
Either one, it doesn't matter. Rotate it around. Okay. Go ahead and pull the slide to the rear and let it go. That's it. Okay, aim onto the target, fire all the rounds. Check your thumb. Reverse those thumbs for me, Judy.
I have a question.
That's it. Okay.
I messed up.
That's fine.
I'm aiming for the heart.
There you go. Okay, go ahead and fire all 10 rounds.
10?
Yes.
Ready?
On this grip, I'm gonna get you to tighten up that area here, and I'm gonna get you to bring that hand up, and that hand up just like that. Now lean into a little bit, extend the hand out. That looks good. Come on, give me 9 more just like that. That's beautiful. If you would lean forward, you start to get back on your heels a little bit. There it is. Check your thumb, reverse the thumbs. That's it. Lean in a little bit for me. Very good. Magazine out. Take the magazine out. Check the weapon clear. Chamber, magwell chamber. Tell me when you think it's empty.
Clear.
Okay?
Empty.
Once it's empty, go ahead and put the handgun down on the table. Very good. Let's go ahead and load some more ammunition up, okay?
Well, how did you feel? What did you aim for?
I aimed for the head. Did you go for the head or the heart?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
I figured if I could hit them in the head, they're gonna drop instantly.
Well, next I'm gonna do for the head.
Are you?
Yeah.
What'd you think? Was it too loud?
First time ever. It was.
I feel like I'm yelling.
It really wasn't that loud, but I don't know. It was not as scary as I thought.
Yeah.
I'm still a little bit scary because I had never done this, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's good. It's fun. I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm here.
I
It's a
know,
new
it is kind of fun.
experience.
Yeah.
Every woman should learn how to shoot.
Yeah, we should get together a bunch of girls and come down and take a class.
Yeah.
Because he said they do the class and then they bring you down here on the range and you shoot when other people aren't down here, so you don't have to listen to anybody else, but just you can do it yourself. So if you're kind of scared, it kind of takes care of that.
Yeah, right. And so
do we get to do more?
yeah, he's gonna bring you around. So
sweet.
yeah, so it's.
Excellent.
Well, I'm glad we have these because this really stays in your ear. So if you're ever going out to shoot, make sure you have something over your ears, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm certainly glad that we have Chris McDonald here from the Dalton Police Department that's helped us and showed us every little step of the way.
Yep.
As well as Jack's Pond,
Yep.
who's let us come in here and learn this. Every woman needs to learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
Here we go. Another round.
So when I set up a course, I set up for 4 hours for a person that's never had a firearm to be able to come in, take a firearm, be able to safely load it, hold it in a position, and engage a threat if needed be, and to save their life. And that was the whole point of the course. And I brought that here when I came. When Brad hired me on and I came and doing that, that was my goal. Because I cannot guarantee, I don't know what'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen tonight. It may never happen in your lifetime. You have to defend yourself. But to me, firearms give you options and choices. Yeah. You can elect not to use it, but if you don't have it, you have 0 choices if someone comes in.
Right.
So it just gives you freedom to choose how you want to handle a particular situation.
Wow. It was a lot more fun and exciting than I've ever dreamed to shoot a gun. And I mean it's self-defense that I didn't have. So
Well, it gives you power or makes you feel empowered. Like you said, it gives you an added choice.
I think the biggest thing is it gives you some choices.
To where you're not afraid to use it. But I had heard they interviewed 60 Minutes or something, you know how they interview like people that are in jail, and one guy said as a thief, he hated seeing a woman with a gun worse than anything. He said if a man had a gun, he knows he could run, and duck because the guy's going to go for his head or his heart. But a woman, you don't know what they're going to go after. And he said that terrified him the most is a woman with a gun.
yeah. All right. Well, we're going to look at this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us what we did, what we didn't do.
Sure. So come on up here. This is actually a target that the state of Georgia uses to qualify officers every year. And what you're looking for, you see this ring. It's very hard to see at distance, but you see this.
Is this Jay Marie's or mine?
That's yours. And what this target represents is the vital organs on a human being.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what you're seeing here. Of course, you got the head, and then you've got this area here. It represents the heart, the lungs, etc. And again, that's the vital organs.
Right.
All right.
So
And
good.
very good for the first time ever to fire a handgun. Very good.
I'm happy with that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's see what
Okay.
Jane Marie did.
All right. Same thing. Now she went straight to the computer and shut the computer down. And that's exactly right. This is the head target. And really what I'm seeing here on this right here is it shows me that she's got a very good grasp of the fundamentals of shooting. That is sight picture, sight alignment, grip, stance, and trigger. Most importantly, trigger control. Because if you don't have good trigger control, you'll never be able to produce that type of tight group. Very good.
Yeah. Don't mess with Jane Marie. That's the lesson.
Do
right
not
here.
break in on me.
All right, girl. Let's go learn how to buy a gun. How about
Yeah,
that?
I'm all up for that now, baby. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Southern.
Sassy.
We have finished our range training and now we're going to try to buy a gun.
That's right. And I love all the beautiful colors. We're talking to Beverly here at Jack's Pond, and great colors here. I love all these colors. These are just, I mean, not just for women, but look at the variety of color you have here.
That's right, and you know, us girls, we like a little variety.
Which one do you like?
These are, we just did, the ones we did were,
Don't. Remember you listen.
Okay, okay.
Don't point
all
toward
right,
Brandon.
this one's purple, but the one I just shot was black, but it was longer than this. So what's the difference like in this one and the ones that we just shot?
You shot a 22 in the range,
Okay.
and the 22 doesn't have really much of a kick to it, which
Right.
is what you shot. The 380 and the nines, they're going to have a little more. The 380 has more kick than the 9 actually because it's so short. It's just harder to hold on to.
Oh, I was gonna say it's so little. I wouldn't think it had much of a punch. That is
But
a
it
cute gun.
does.
Isn't that pretty?
It's really pretty. A lot of women do shoot it, but they do have to get used to it.
The way
right.
it does or
Because the
whatever.
9 you have a little more to hold on to, so it's just it's a little more easy.
Well, now when you
for
said
women.
nine, what do you mean 9?
A 9 millimeter.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
These are
Little-
9 here.
Okay, now
Right.
is this like the hold your gun? What is this?
This is just a little range bag or something you might carry your gun around in.
Oh,
put your gun
okay. So like
in,
if you're
your
gonna go out shooting.
bullets, right?
Yeah,
Or,
okay.
You know, a little bit bigger one over here if you want to have a
Okay.
lot of accessories. And then, of course, you know, if we're going to go out, we might want to carry our little.
See, this is
little
what I would
tiny
want.
This
purse.
got your
Right
name
here.
all over
Yeah.
it right there. That is cute.
I love
that is
this.
cute.
And of course, then we have also the.
That's a pretty bag. Get
That's
out.
concealed.
These are the
area.
concealed
Got a gun
carry.
in there?
That's
oh, there's a
right.
holster in there.
That's right.
Okay, that is cool.
wow.
So we
That's
have
a
a-
really pretty bag.
We
That's
have a
great
whole
one for
selection
travel.
of those.
Great one for travel.
That's
Yeah.
right. We
Yeah.
have lots of
This is-
colors and.
Yep. Hey, you're styling. That looks good.
I am a dark
Jane
brown
Marie.
girl. That is so cool.
I love it.
And you
I
could
love
just
it.
like be walking through the airport, like y'all met. Well,
Yeah.
No, let's not go there.
No, Jane Marie.
I changed that. Not the airport. I changed that. In Walmart, you could just be strolling into the parking lot.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
I love that. I love
know,
that.
this is really
Now I do
pretty.
like this one though for evening. Now where do you just put the
Just
little-
put it right here.
Okay, that's cool. You can put your lipstick and your gun.
That's right.
And
You
that's
got-
all you
yep.
And
need.
your phone.
See, we've got room for
Oh,
credit
yeah.
cards, lipstick, everything right there.
Cute. This is you know
That's clever.
every woman
Very
really
clever.
needs to have a gun, own a gun, and know how to shoot it.
And they got pretty ways to carry it. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
This
now
is-
that
I'm
all the
just
pretty ways to
okay,
do
I'm all
it.
over this because I
Yeah.
didn't know they made these, so this is pretty
Right.
cool.
I love the which color do you like, Jane Marie? If you were picking one of these today,
Oh
which
gosh,
one?
I like that one
You
with
know,
the
I was going
white.
to say that too.
I think
like
that's
it too, but
pretty.
it's not as long as this one, right?
Right.
So this one have a little bit more kick, as you said.
It would, but we also have this in a 9.
Oh,
So-
okay. Now
So
that-
it would
still-
look like this and still be the pretty
Just be a little
colors
bit
and
bigger,
stuff.
right?
but this one would fit
Fit
into
perfectly,
this. into
that's
this.
right.
Okay.
That would be your evening gun. You know how you got like your evening shoes? You'd have a work gun and work shoes.
I'll see you later.
An evening gun and evening shoes.
I love it. Yeah, you could get you some shoes to
cool.
match your gun. I love
That
that.
is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, do you shoot?
I do.
Yeah.
What do
Was
you
it hard-
prefer? What do you shoot?
I actually have a 38 revolver.
Oh, wow. You'd be surprised the number of women that carry guns because I know a couple of girls that carry guns everywhere.
Right. I actually do have a 380 in my purse.
Wow.
But when I'm out on the range, I actually like to shoot the 22
Yeah.
because there is no kick to it, and
Yeah.
and you can practice a lot without it doesn't hurt your hands.
Well, I tell you, that's what is so great about Jack's here today in Jack's Pond, and we've got a lot of varieties. A big shout out to
Yes.
Jack's today, Jack's Pond for downtown Dalton for letting us come out. Beverly, thank you so much, you and Brad and all the great team here for letting us come out and learn how to shoot and also pick a gun.
All right.
I think J. Marie already has her eye on this one. You better watch her.
I know. I know.
All right, until next time, I'm Judy and Southern
Sassy.
and with Beverly, and we'll see you next time.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh,
Little summer drink.
oh, you must think we look hot. Oh, baby.